when you're famous, you can just say whatever the fuck you want, right?
You know what?
It's a choice.
Looking at the stream I put, it looks just fine now. So we'll go with that.
Yeah, this will be great.
It looks splendid.
Yeah, sure. As I'm just dying a little inside.
It's fine. The outside is so good.
When there's a third person to throw everything off, who's not here?
Oh, how bad!
Throwing everything off.
These things happen, Marcus.
I don't think they do. I think
they actually don't.
This was foretold by the individual who's not here. This is where it all goes to die.
Everything is effed up.
Everything is effed up now. Wait, why are these lines so small? I am talking with my bigly voice. Listen to my bigly voice. Oh my god. This is so upsetting. And I'm trying to turn Jimmy down so at least can kind of match it. You know, he won't be shouting to my talking softly.
I come in low on this podcast anyway.
That's a little bit better. I feel like I'm okay now. All right. Yeah, I feel like if you were to shout, it won't be so bad. It said I had to turn you down in Discord. This is not good. I don't know how I feel about this. Also, I'm kind of missing my third monitor. I'm missing it right now. And oh my god, my closet is open. Everybody can see my closet. It's just fucking trash in there. Normally, I don't have to hide that because I'm on the other side. Normally, I'm looking straight at the closet, but now I'm like, damn it, where Jimmy? Oh god. Oh, okay, Jimmy's back.
All right, we're good.
Oh man, I was concerned for a second
that
Jimmy was gone.
That was weird.
Then I was going to be alone.
All by myself.
Yeah. Shut up, watch. You don't know me. All right, so let's see. It's time to play some music. Actually, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to play it right now.
No.
Yay, Jay Dukes is hosting me. Hooray.
Hey, look at me. You know, am I not merciful?
Yes, he's amazing.
Jeez, I'm all in the screen too. I like take over the whole half of this screen.
Hello.
Don't do that. Nope.
Yeah, it seems weird. Like I'm a lot bigger, and also have to learn not to lean, because then I'll just fall off the side.
I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna get like right out of the screen a little bit.
No, I don't want to be there, because then hold on. Let me drop back a layer. Oh crap! No, we don't want that. No, Jimmy, drop back a layer. All right, damn, it's weird. Adjust Jimmy a little bit. Adjust me a little bit. I guess this is just going to have to do.
All right.
I'm going to update the stream, and I moved us a couple of centimeters in a direction. Because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is gotten out of hand.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead.
Let's just do it, man.
I don't know. Like, I'm really missing that third voice. There's somebody who constantly poke fun at me in the way I introduce shows. It feels empty. Like, I've actually been lamenting this all day. Like, when you told me, I thought it was worse news. I thought it was worse news. It was like, oh, she's just being a good mom, a great parent, taking the kids to the movies. But of course, they're like, well, damn, that means she's not going to be here. And let's face it, Jimmy, we're not interesting.
No,
we're not.
No, and I'm not about to imitate your entrance. I'm not going to do that.
We're not interesting.
I'm not gonna do that.
This is super low energy. This actually may be the quickest podcast. We're like, this just isn't the same.
This is gonna be like a TV commercial kind of podcast. This is gonna be like a trailer to next week or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be like an AMA. Like, hey, just ask us anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what's your favorite color?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could kick it off though.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's get a sausage fest going.
Let's do it. I gotta find the music button. All right, there it is. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mark Summers, MajorsHouse.com, and of course, you're tuned in to episode number 6 of the Notcho Friends podcast. Yeah, this is it. This is
the last episode.
This is so much it that our third person's not here, and I'm so sad.
She is preemptively hung up on us. She's like the hell with us.
She said if we make it to episode 7, that she really likes us. She couldn't even make it to 6.
I just think she just signed on to a better deal elsewhere.
I think she did too.
That's what that is. She can be on like some Wendy Williams podcast or some shit like that.
Not NC, but New York Comic Con was sending her messages. So yeah, that was the beginning of the end.
So there you go, y'all. So there you go. There goes our a big chunk of our diversity. There goes our female presence. There's officially too many dicks on the dance floor.
I mean, there are black dicks though, but
yeah,
it's the Brat-worst. Yes, I wrote that joke like 24 hours ago when we first found out, and I still think it's a great joke.
It's a good joke.
It's the best joke. But yes, I'm joined by J Dukes, AK. Well, I'm not even going to say the AK because she's not here.
She's here.
It's just J Dukes. It's just
so David, I'm J Dukes. That's it.
It's Jimmy. That's all. AKA J Dukes. That's it. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing she can do about it. You know why?
Nothing.
She ain't here.
She ain't here to do nothing about it.
We are not going to get our dose of HHG.
We are not her friends.
Not her friends. We are not her friends.
No. I feel like the last time it was just the both of us, we had a better time because like there was food and beer. Well, I'm sure you still have beer, but while I'm at home, I enjoy this crisp taste of Diet Dr. Pepper with dinosaurs on the can.
That's good. Well, I'm going to enjoy this wonderful beverage in my Vault-Tec beer mug that I'm sure you hate.
Yeah, speaking of Vault-Tec, I see you've pointed some things out to me. Seems like you are getting under. I would say getting under the knife, but that's not the thing. You're pulling out your thread and needle.
Yeah. I'm not having surgery performed on myself.
It's like permanently graft a Vault Boy on your wrist.
That's how
that works, right?
It's a Pit Boy, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got you. But yes, I'm now the proud owner of a sewing machine, which means I'm more about to make shit.
How are you proud?
I'm proud. I'm proud owner of a sewing machine now. I'm about to make shit. Like throw pillows.
Really? Are you making a throw pillow?
And the occasional Cosby uniform.
But no, I'm really curious now. Are you really making a throw pillow?
You know, I just might.
It's like, yeah, shit, I've got it now.
I got a sewing machine. I can do whatever I want.
I do shit.
I'm like shit that I'm not going to use, like bandanas and shit like that.
Home is where the heart is, nigga. Yeah, sure, I can say nigga and not get called out for it. Let's see. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Puto El Quel. See, this is why Kat needs to be here. So she can pronounce that for me, but then she'll say that's not Spanish. Like, I don't know. Like, it looks like bitch the something. Puto is bitch, right?
Yeah, Puto is bitch.
That's what's like bitch the anyway. Something. Like, hold on. I kind of want to Google this now. Man, Google is giving us so many tools to use. Yeah, like I said, any random moment, I can just pull up Google Translate. It's like, did somebody just cuss me out on my stream? Like, this is where we are now.
This is what we've become.
Wow. Chill with that. Yo, I did get trolled. So, using just inductive reasoning. I don't know if that's a thing. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. I somehow figured out where the spaces in that handle belong to make a sentence. So the name is Puto el que lo lea, which in Spanish means fucking whoever reads it.
Huh.
All right.
Okay. You know what? I respect the creativity of that.
Exactly. Yeah, I kind of have to gay recognize gay.
Hey,
I see what you're doing there. Like you troll. Good job. You did it. For a channel that's like live once a fucking week, you did it, guy. You did it. You are amazing at your craft.
I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck off now.
Fuck directly off. Entirely.
Speaking of telling people to fuck things in places with other things.
This is not that kind of channel, man.
Well, it might be. A friend of mine today decided they wanted to send me a video. Essentially, it was about a man who was told to go fuck himself.
Oh, Jesus.
He then proceeded to do such a thing. I don't want to post that link in the chat.
No.
I'm not sure if you were interested in seeing said video.
No. This is one of those situations where I'll be just fine using my clues and my imagination and letting that be the end of it. I don't need that image burned into my retinas.
I made the mistake of clicking the link on my work computer.
Oh.
Because we were just having a conversation and I thought it was like somebody typed a story or something, like it was some blog post.
Yeah.
Come to the fact that was not it. I did not see that on my work computer.
Okay.
It was enough to where there were a whole bunch of thumbnails of other naked people. So I was like, oh fuck this, and I closed it. But then because I was still curious as to what the video was, I then opened it up with my cell phone and watched it there. Hunched over it so nobody else would see what I was looking at.
God.
And then proceeded to watch this guy fuck himself.
I feel like I would have just left it at that. I don't think I would have been able to open that and be like, oh, yeah. No.
Wait. I mean, I was initially not happy. I'm still not happy that it was something that I clicked on.
You're not proud of yourself, as you shouldn't be.
I'm not. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie either. That probably when we finish this up, I'm going to reopen that link and probably look at some of the stuff that was on that site. I mean, as a proud viewer of porn, I don't know. Sometimes Pornhub just ain't enough.
It doesn't fill the void.
Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna pledge myself to that guy. Like, no, that's just not what I'm into. But I don't know. Like, there was some women there too, so maybe maybe they're doing some freaky stuff. And again, this is a sex positive show, so
there's your balance, I guess.
Yeah, that's what's out there. You never know what people are doing on these memes.
Well, maybe I'll choose my words more carefully next time. I'll tell the dude to go fuck himself.
Yeah, like that was it. I was telling Tiffany on the way home. I was telling her about the video, and I was like, that word, that phrase has now lost its meaning.
Yes,
because
not something that was meant to be taken literally.
Somebody's done it now, and it's like who knows what people are doing?
What you got
in the privacy of their own home?
I just can't do it now. I can't say, hey, I can't say, go fuck yourself, and not expect the person to say, okay.
I mean, Whatever you want, guy. I mean, I guess I can make that happen for you. But yeah. So what's been going on with you, Jimmy? It's been a week.
What is going on with you? I have been working diligently.
Have you?
At my cosplay outfit.
Oh, okay. I thought you were at your job. Is that, or have you now?
Oh, God.
You gotta take any more days off?
Not anytime soon. Maybe at the end of May. I think. I gotta look at my calendar. So I can make sure that, if I get more days off in the middle of the week, that I can sufficiently rub it in your face. Because
of course you will.
You hate that.
I do. Despise it.
Yes. But yeah, I've been working on my cosplay. So hopefully I can get that up and get it up and running because my cosplay works on batteries. I can have that ready to go.
This motherfucker go up in flames.
My cosplay has a ripcord. So I'm just gonna. Oh man, it's crazy, baby. It's crazy because I had no idea how to use a sewing machine. So I spent the day with my mother, who's a professional seamstress, and she gave me all these pointers on how to use a sewing machine. So now I think I can do anything in the world. That's kind of how it goes with me.
Yeah, I don't know.
You show me something for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Then I'm a pro.
I got this now.
Got it. It's nothing.
It's like Neo in the Matrix. It's like, I now know kung fu.
Yeah.
I now know how to sew.
It's kind of like that part in the first Matrix where he was like, free your mind. You can make this jump. Free your mind. And that's how I operate. So, next thing you know, I done stitched something fucked up on my thing, and I'm just like, okay, why is there a stitch in my finger? I don't understand how my finger got in there.
Why is my hand sewed into this thing? Like, not in it, just on top. Like, this fabric is out the palm of my hand now. What is happening?
I just hemmed up my wrist. I don't know how I did that.
Oh, my God.
But you know what, though, man, bro, the real, though, is actually kind of fun, to be honest with you. It's actually kind of fun, so, maybe I'll make a nice set of dinner napkins or something.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. That's
so
nice.
There you go.
For a dining table, I don't have.
There you go. See? I'm an artiste.
Yeah.
You can get your dining room furniture based around those napkins.
Yeah, coming soon. Jimmy's Etsy site.
Man, right. I'm gonna be all over Pinterest.
Oh my God.
All over Pinterest.
I would if you were on Pinterest, I would sign up for that site and then quit all over again.
Man, I'm gonna get some brown fabric and make like some fabric paper bags and put around people's 40s and shit like that. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I was mad that Andrew sent me that photo.
As you should.
Really upset.
That's right.
Like, I'm over here like sweating, busting my ass, trying to make whatever this is behind me happen. It was like y'all over there fucking drinking 40s and shit. Like, you know what?
Hey,
that's how being a family man.
That's how we roll, baby.
Ready to move.
That's how we get down, baby.
I see how it is.
I got a couple of 40s.
That's all right. When I moved to Durham, changing the fucking game up.
Yeah, you gonna change shit. You're gonna get your 42 because you mad.
I'm gonna have it in my house, which is fucking dope.
Did you see how my 40 was still in the paper bag?
I did. I was like, that's the correct way to drink a 40.
That's right. That's how you do it.
There's no other way. If the 40 is outside of the bag, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong. And it's not a 40.
I have not had a 40. I have no desire to kill myself.
Nah, man, a 40 though, right? A 40 is almost a perfect amount of beer. Because
no, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because all a 40 really is 2.5 beers.
But I don't drink beers that fast.
Oh, then you got issues.
So it'll get warm really quickly for me.
That can happen.
This is warm. I'm gonna need you to put this when I'm done sipping the 40, put it back in the refrigerator because I want this shit still cold.
Yeah. hot 40 is kind of gross, but you find
like one beer gets warm on me. So 2.5 beers, like no, that's just hot. And it's like I don't want that. Like if we're trying to get fucked up, like I'm gonna need hard alcohol, something that can be put in a small glass that will remain cold for the duration of me drinking it,
with ice and a straw in it.
Well, I mean, no, you can keep the straw out. Like I ain't trying to hurt myself.
Little coffee stirrer straw.
I ain't trying to hurt myself. Raleigh Times has not figured that out yet. Limes and fucking straws in my drinking shit.
Limes and straws, yes.
What they think I am.
Yes. Straws.
I'm just mad at a lot of people right now.
We are especially mad at Kat.
Yeah. Like, thank you. Yeah. Just mad at Kat right now.
And I hope she's listening too. I hope she hear every word I'm saying.
Gotta be a great parent and shit.
You know? Trying to be parent of the year and all kind of shit.
Right? I choose the art over parenting. Of course, my wife, if she heard that, she was like, "Well, fuck you, nigga."
Oh man, she'll kill you. She'll kill you on camera.
Yeah, she would.
She'll choke shit out of you on stream. It'll be just me.
That's why
trying to entertain you. A murderous
I'm sure you don't know, but I'm like looking at this door. I'm not even paying attention to you. I'm looking at the door, just waiting for it to open.
I hope she opens that door right now, just like this.
Like seeing that coming would still scare the shit out of me.
I'm the commentator as it's happening.
I mean, as you should. You should totally do that.
I will be the first Twitch snuff film commentator.
Oh my god, that's don't do that. Don't do
that. I mean, imagine the hits though, man. Imagine where I'll put it on YouTube or some shit like that. Imagine the hits you'll get. The execution.
You will be banned before your first stream. Which is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, it is. What? Yes, right.
Hey.
Y'all get to see this crazy ass afro on Twitch tomorrow.
So, what are you playing on Twitch?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about playing probably some Shadow of War.
I heard they patched all the what's it? The microtransactions out of that?
Well, I'll be starting from the gate because I haven't even touched the game yet, so I'm going to go there first.
I heard it was just microtransactions. The game.
It's going to be a surprise.
No, that was Battlefront 2. Sorry.
Shit.
That was Battlefront 2. You know what? I wonder what they're going to do with a copy of Battlefront 2. Think about it. The PS4 from last night.
Oh,
there's a copy of Battlefront 2 that can't be used.
That's right. There's a Steam key. There's a key in there.
No, not Steam though.
Not a Steam. Not a Steam. A PSN network.
Making error mistakes right now.
Yes, a PSN key.
There's a PSN key for Battlefront 2 in that PS4 case or in that PS4 box that the hospital can't use. I mean, let's face it. We all know who's going to get that damn code.
Yeah,
it's going to be Steve.
Steve.
I mean, I have a PS4 too, but it's not fucking hooked up, and I would probably buy it for PC. So
yeah. I don't even have a PS4, so I'm out of the run.
Like you're already out.
I'm out.
But speaking of consoles, I posted pictures of this earlier today.
The camo wrapped.
Yes, the camo wrap Switch. Yes, I'm excited. That is dope. It is really dope. It feels weird. It feels very slippery now. Like I'm really gonna have to hold on to this motherfucker. Courtesy of D Brand, I was able to wrap up the Switch and the dock, so and I have camo wrapped Switch. Really excited about that. I don't know, this show seems really flat. I'm like, now it's not so much I'm mad at Kat not being here because she's just like chose to be a parent, which you should never be mad at a person for. Never should be mad at a person for wanting to be a parent like that.
Like, how dare you?
How dare you be a great parent to your children?
How dare you spend time with your kids? You should be on here bloviating on live.
I mean,
Twitch streams, being belligerent.
Jimmy, but my thing is, like, Jimmy, you're a great guy.
Damn, I appreciate that.
But we are two terrible people on the internet.
That we are, and that's okay.
Is it something to react to?
Oh, shit, we can find things to react to.
I mean, technically, we probably should have just loaded up the Division and just streamed that. But
we could have done that. Shit, I mean, you're talking about the same two guys who broke down the Big Baller Brand website.
Oh, shit.
45 minutes.
But see, I mean, we're just like a giant react video at that point. Like a damn hour-long react video to a website.
That's right. We took down a freaking website.
Oh my god.
Big Baller Brand.
But I do want to take this time though to thank the 10 viewers an episode.
Yep.
We have now averaged 10.2 not viewers, but listeners an episode for the Notcho Friends podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited, really thankful, really grateful for that. I imagine the show is not going to get as many listens because Cat's not here.
I hope this one gets the most because Cat's not here. I said it.
And then she will never come back. And this will really be in the show.
No, she'll be back. They always come back. They always come back.
It'll be so sad.
She'll be back. She'll be
crying.
This is the last episode anyway, so
yeah, I guess
we can visit me.
It's sad that she couldn't be here for it.
She bailed out early.
She did. It's like, well, fuck it. Like it's the end. I don't know.
Yeah.
What if she didn't go to the movies? What if she actually just planned this for us to just sit here and just talk about her while she's not here?
I feel like
nothing. We said nothing disparaging about her. It's just like, yeah, we got this cat. We wish she was here.
Oh, we haven't said anything disparaging yet. Man, nobody worry about no cat. We got this.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we do.
I'm just going off of your energy. Normally, like that's my thing. I normally just go off of whoever else's energy, and I'm like, yeah, just carry us forward, Jimmy.
So is my energy. So this podcast is gonna. So this episode is gonna be my energy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna caress this Dr. Pepper.
Shit.
I don't know. It's between the fact that one, Cat's not here. Two, my office is different.
Yeah,
it does not feel right.
You don't have a green screen behind you. It's kind of messing me up right now. It's kind of messing up my audiovisual feng shui here.
I just missed the wall. Like I can lean on the wall and be okay. Like any other time, like I'm afraid I'm just gonna lean back too far and fall out of this damn chair.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Marcus. If you fall out of that chair,
we don't clip it, I'm gonna really be upset.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I will laugh. I will horse laugh you.
I'm gonna need you to clip it so we can share it to the masses.
Oh my god, man.
Damn. What else happened? So, I mean, speaking of the PlayStation 4, we did have our guild kickoff meeting yesterday.
Absolutely did.
Where our hospital rep unveiled a TV, PlayStation 4, and 3 extra controllers. So,
was it 43-inch 4K? Was it?
Was it 4K?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't notice that part. I have to go back and look at those photos again.
I'm pretty sure it was a 43-inch 4K smart TV. It had your Roku, it had your Netflix, it had your Hulu on it there, and all that happy shit. It was dope.
All right, so my wife just sent me a link for a new house, for another house. I gotta check that out. I gotta do realtor hour.
I thought she sent you a text telling you that she heard everything you said earlier, and your days are numbered.
And what's it? Oh shit! It is 4K. Damn, it's a 4K Roku TV.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. It stepped up. 1 terabyte PS4 Slim. Battlefront 2 on it.
Couldn't spring for Pro though. Couldn't spring for that Pro though. But at least had some kind of 4K content in that motherfucker.
Yep. So yeah, that's going for us. Still need to get somebody's ear about that extra life wrapped car though.
Mm-hmm.
That Prius.
But yeah, so really excited about that because like that actually means that well, for one, my TV is still out in the streets. My TV has more of a social life than I do at this point.
You know, it actually does, man. Your TV is kind of a hoe, man. It actually kind of is.
Sleeping around.
Yeah, you know,
ain't been back home in 2 weeks.
Nope, I ain't coming home.
Damn.
TV was in my house for a couple of days, and then I threw the TV in the car and passed it off to Steve.
We recorded 2 episodes of Notcho Friends. Our TV is still not home.
Yep. TV's gonna be on the back of a milk carton.
Oh damn!
Have you seen this TV?
Steve dogs haven't gotten to the TV. At least at your house there were no. Wait, you have a cat, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So you have no animals.
No animals.
Nope. Yeah, I'd have preferred my TV at your house. But yeah, so at least we do not have to carry a TV.
Nope.
Console.
Nope.
The only thing is we had to figure out how to get it back and forth from wherever Zach works. I still don't even know what the fuck what that place is called.
Doesn't he work like right in the building though?
He works in the building, but not at Duke, not at the hospital.
Oh,
he works in that building that we have meetings at. I don't know what the fuck that's called.
Oh yeah, it's the Duke developmental something. There you go.
Aren't you a fucking employee? Shouldn't you know?
Dude, I work in the hospital. It's like 10 miles down the road.
Again, I mean that's like I told people I work for. I told people I worked at UNC. They automatically assumed it was a hospital, not the university.
Yeah.
And then when I actually say, "Yeah, I work for the university," hey, so do you know so and so? They took Bio 101 with me. Like
what? There's 100,000 people in that campus or more,
and I'm an employee.
Yeah, come on, man.
For a grad school, like you talk about some damn entry bio class. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man,
I do not miss that job though. I don't miss it.
You don't miss it at all?
I don't.
Not even a little bit?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you good.
They called me Thursday. So, what are your servers are down? Like, no, it's not. Because if it was, you wouldn't be calling me.
Nope.
Like you're Mark Servers, right? Like, yeah, like your SBA service is down. Like, oh, they didn't tell you. I've left that job a month ago.
Yeah, like,
That's
can't help
not
bro.
a problem anymore. You need to call my old boss.
I can't do nothing for you, man.
Sorry. Oh man, speaking of phone calls, today I got a call from, and let me get the number for you because I want people to call this number and harass them now. 000 000 000 0000.
Hold on. Let me write that down real quick, okay? Give me 5 seconds. 000 000 0010 0010
No. 0000.
0000.
Yes.
Oh, I got an extra 0.
Should be 10 zeros. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I forgot the country code +1.
+1. Got you.
It's listed as United States in my phone.
Oh shit.
Let's see if I can. I don't know if it's going to play well on.
No, sir.
It's almost there. There it goes.
Oh, there it is.
Luckily, no other phone number showed during that, but
yeah.
I mean, granted, everybody who was important to me, they're saved in my contacts. So
yeah,
you don't get numbers; you just see names.
I actually got a call from that number once before too. The 000. Yeah, like
so. Okay, before I go into it, who was it who called you, or did you answer the phone?
I did not answer because I'm going to answer a phone call that pops up as a man zeros.
I answered that fucking phone call. I got it, and I was like, "Yo, that's like a phone call for like just like nothing but zeros." She was like, "You should answer." I said, "I am." So I answered it, and she was like, "And this is gonna be terrible. It's a terrible accent, but again, what she did to me, I don't give a fuck about this woman anymore. Like, just fuck this woman.
All bets are off."
I would say go fuck herself, but obviously that doesn't mean anything.
That means nothing now.
Does it have meaning?
On a contextual level, means
Has
nothing.
meaning. Has meaning now. But yeah, so he's like, this is Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It is. How do you do it? Like, I'm doing all right. Who are you again? This is the Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Is this Marcus Almas? I'm like, it might be. Can you state your business? Business. Click up. She muttered something under her fucking breath when I asked her to state her business.
Yes.
And it sounded like, I'm gonna fuck your business. I don't know what the fuck she said. And that's what makes me mad. Because I couldn't get her to repeat herself because she hung up immediately after she muttered it.
That's weird.
And I wanted to call her back. I was like, yo, you say what, motherfucker?
What?
But it was mad zeros. Who could I call back? I was so mad.
Oh, I'd have been pissed. I barked at her. Woo, woo, woo. Say it with your chest. Woo.
This is a lot less. I know, Nitro. Everybody's gone.
Yelled at her.
Like a third of our podcast is gone. It just feels weak
Seriously.
now.
A lot less.
What's going on, G Nitro?
G Nitro, what's good with you?
But
Shit, last week there was 4 of us. Now there's only 2.
I know.
It's like Twitch Survivor.
Everybody's getting eliminated. But yeah, like I was just so mad. Like I was mad for so many reasons. Like one, you call me to try to hustle me out of something. Because one, I don't have the reason why I initially thought it was legit was because of the fact that at one point I did have Blue Cross and Blue Shield as insurance because as state employees, that's who we have our health insurance from.
Right.
But that's where I had my my health insurance from, working with the state. No, it does not. This show does not need more wrestling talk.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Count them off, G Nitro. Count off the puns.
No, stop it. We reached over the internet and smacked the fire out of you. And for those, again, if you listen to the podcast, you can always tune in live, twitch.tv/Major Linux. I want to say these shows start at 8:30, but they don't.
No.
They don't. I would say, show up at 8:30. We may be live, we may not be. Just poke us with a stick. I'll get to why we're late, why we were late today in a second. But yeah, so I thought it was legit because I did have Blue Cross and Blue Shield as health insurance about a month ago. But one, I knew it was there's so many things that just hit me. So all right, this isn't legit. So one, you're wasting my time. But what really gets me is the fact that can you state your business? You mutter some shit at me, and then you hang up the fucking phone.
Oh, yeah.
Give me no way to call your ass back.
Like, fuck your business.
Oh my God.
Don't be asking me questions.
I was so fucking heated. Because I would have called them back in the heart and said, yo, all right, you started some shit. Now we're about, yo, I'm about to clap at you so hard right now.
Let me tell your ass something once and for all.
But she gave me no way to call it back. I was just confusion. Just confusion. It's all around.
Oh.
How?
Confusion mixed with a little anger. Like, how dare you ask me to state
I didn't know
business.
what to do with myself. I felt like I was in so much despair. All this anger and nowhere for it to go.
Maybe you could have just written a strongly worded email to Blue Cross Blue Shield.
It'd have been one thing
referencing that number.
if it was a number that didn't receive calls. To where I could have called back and oh man, the line is disconnected. But you called me with a number with nothing but zeros. How was that even possible?
That's weird.
That number should not even be able to connect to anything.
No, to nothing.
But
you
called me.
Look at you, mad all over again now.
I'm so angry.
You're mad all over again.
I'm so angry.
Got yourself all worked up.
I mean, there are other things I could be angry. There are other things I'm looking angry about today, but seeing as that it's work related, I'm not sure if I can talk about it.
Nah. We're out of work. You can be mad at anything, man. Be mad at Kanye West.
Oh my god.
Man, go get your cousin, bruh.
Go
get your people. Call him
That's your mans. That ain't me.
Go get your mans.
Motherfucker talking about some damn slavery is a fucking choice.
It was a choice.
It's a choice. Okay, it's my God. Choice.
Those folks over there in chains got a travel agent and said, you know what, I want the most inconvenient, most uncomfortable travel possible to a world that's going to end up hating me. From now until eternity.
So we've got this place called America. It's been recently founded. There was nobody. There was some savage people that was living there, but they killed them all.
It was recently gentrified.
It's the first. It's this new thing they call gentrification, and it seemed like it's a rousing success, and they cannot wait to continue to use it for 400 years.
Yes. There's plenty of jobs.
Amazing. Plenty of jobs. I mean, granted, it's the new, like, they're like startups, so you may not get your money right away, but trustably, if you actually put in the time, you'll get it. Oh, so you want to get booked? Okay, I've got you on the next boat. It seats 3,000 people. We've heard some, like, again, this is a new thing. It's a new way to travel, and like 90% of the people who get on there, they may not make it, but think about it. Like, it's a once in a lifetime. I mean, think about it. We're going to go to Mars. We're going to go to Mars, and, you know, people may not make it to Mars, so they're not going to come back. But that's okay. They want to go. They want to live their life. So you want to go? You'll book it. You'll book it. Okay.
You actually sound like a knockoff travel agent.
Part of that, it started going into Cardi B territories a little bit.
Yeah, it really went Cardi B for a minute.
Well, what can I say?
I just want you to tell the dude to eat a dick.
Oh God! But yeah, like, so I mean, of course, like, we're going past that. The fact that he's been tweeting some wild, brazy shit. Obviously, the alt-right is grabbing onto this like a motherfucker. Look, if you actually listen to Kanye, who, you know, we thought he was like just another nigger until like he said that slavery was a choice, and now he's like a genius. You know, but he says right because, you know, black people always trying to make themselves out to be the victim, and Kanye West is saying that they should not be the victims because thinking about slavery is a choice. He didn't really mean that, you know, slavery is a choice that, you know, I mean, because clearly he said that we outnumbered the white people, and we had farm tools, and we could have revolted. But again, I feel like Kanye West forgets that motherfuckers had guns. They fucking had that heat on them. And not to mention, it was legal. So if we did anything, it wasn't like, oh, it was a protest. No, we were breaking a law that, I mean, technically shouldn't apply to us if we were 3/5 of a person. So, like, 3/5 of the law should apply to us. But no, 3/5 of a person, 100% of the law. And guess what? If we try to revolt against Massa was killing us nigga bitches. And the law was like, well, that was your property. And you can do whatever you want with your property. If you want to destroy your property, you can go right on ahead. So yeah, sure, it was a choice, but you know, we wanted to live and actually, you know, take over the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a choice. Slavery was a fucking choice when the white guys decided they want to come over and take over and take us over. So
yeah, their choice.
Slavery was a fucking choice. You're right.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah.
A choice that we didn't get to make. So. No. Yeah, so fuck that guy. This is what happens when you're fucking rich.
When you're rich, delusional, and stupid.
Yeah.
You know, and you sit back there and over the years you slowly watch the mental decline of Kanye West.
Yes.
When he first came out, we were all like, "Oh my God,
you know,
this dude is like top 5. He's a genius." Yeah. You know, but then just over time, he just started doing dumb stuff, saying dumb stuff, you know, it went to the leather skirts. They went to jumping on stage, interrupting Taylor Swift. Then it went to marrying a Kardashian. Then went to naming your children after compass directions.
I mean, but to be fair, like that's just a Hollywood thing.
Hollywood with the weird kid names, man. They gotta stop that shit. That's just crazy.
But
yeah.
But thing, like my wife was when Tiffany and I we were talking about it. Said, well, I mean, you know, they're saying like he's a genius, and you know, he was talking like she was saying like you know people who are smart like they tend to just do a lot of things and think that okay, it's just because I'm a genius that people don't get what I'm saying. I said, you're right. I have that kind of complex too, where I think I'm smart and I think I should say and do things that you know people won't get because like it's like fucking Rick and Morty. It's like, oh, it's so smart and you won't get it. Of course, that's why you don't like the show or you don't get it because you're just not smart enough. It's like the get good. It's like the get good mentality of entertainment.
Get good,
but it's like. She hit it on the head. She's like, he thinks he's smart. It's like, you're right. He thinks that. Nobody else thinks that. No. He is the only person who, in his mind, he thinks he is the fucking genius. Yes. Like, I'm sorry, if you are the voice of a generation, you don't tell people you're the voice of a generation.
Exactly, because that makes you lunatic.
That's an understood quantity. That is a known quantity that us as a generation have agreed upon. But if you are telling us that you are the voice of a generation, fuck that. No, you're not. Because
you're not.
We didn't say that. You said that. Or whoever was in your circle told you that. And you thought that shit.
Exactly. That makes you a stone cold lunatic. Because if you think that you are that brilliant and you listen to your own delusions, and you're just projecting that shit on everybody else, you know, people are going to be like, bruh.
It's like he thinks that he is Apple or Facebook. And like I used examples earlier. To where, yes, Apple makes products that people don't think they would need until it's made.
Right.
Or Facebook. It's so intertwined with our lives that, yes, when they fuck up and do a bad thing, there may be people who will leave, but everybody is still using Facebook.
Right.
Like, that's the... But, and he is put... And like, that's why he wants to meet with Tim Cook or Mark Zuckerberg. Because he thinks he's that. Not the people who are making the products, not the CEOs. He thinks he is Apple. He thinks he is Facebook. Like, I can do a dumb thing and everybody will still love me. This is why he likes Donald Trump, who, you know, said that he could shoot somebody in the middle of Madison Avenue.
Yeah.
And, you know.
And would still have votes.
Or, I'm sorry, not Madison, Fifth Avenue, excuse me. One of those fucking avenues.
Times Square or some shit like that.
Like, and like people will still vote for him, and it's like that's why he loves Trump because like yo, like that's the thing. Like I feel like I'm that much of a dude that no matter what I say or do, people will still love me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are not with me, if you don't love me, then you're obviously not with me. You don't understand my genius.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and like no, but that's what crazy people think.
That's what crazy people. Yes.
I think as a Twitch streamer that, you know, and like I've said this plenty of times, and I don't mind still being open about it and still talking about this. I put it in, like, and granted, this stream notwithstanding, because again, I'm using somebody else's shit, but like when I'm streaming video games and I'm running shit from my own house, I have a level of professionalism that is like far better than a lot of streamers that are out there who are making mad bank, who are getting mad follows, mad subscriptions, bits, subs, whatever, extra life donations, whatever. I am doing something that is amazing. That I feel like is like light years beyond what I'm doing. Like I'm making content that is way better. Yeah, I'm not getting that recognition, and yes, like I know something that I need to work on, but I'm hella jealous about that. Like, yo, like I'm over here doing some dope ass shit.
Yep.
But all I've seen is like 4 pixels on that guy's stream. Yet he's like making thousands of dollars a month.
Yep.
Over there saying nigga.
It's hard to not be resentful when you see that kind of stuff because it's like what are you saying to earn you $10K a month?
Right.
What are you saying? What are you doing to get that sponsorship?
Right. My thing with that is like that Kanye mentality kicks in for me. Whereas like, yo, I am better. Like I am the fucking art. I am better than you. Like whatever I'm doing is a lot better than you. You should pay attention to me. Like I think that I'm a fucking genius. Look at my streams. Look at how great this looks. Look at the production value. Look at listen to the sound. Like you knew how I was just before we went live. I'm like, yo, I'm freaking out because I can hear my PC fan. Granted, because my PC is like 2 feet away from me now, as opposed to where it was a week ago.
That's that professionalism, is what that is.
But there is a point where that gets drawn, like it gets overblown.
Yeah,
like you don't have that person to keep you in check, and like you just go around, like you think, like again, you just think you're the fucking art. Mm-hmm. Nobody's stopping you because, like, well, shit, like yo, he just bought me a Bentley yesterday. Who am I to say no? You're not the art. He's making that paper. I can't hate on his game, and that's the thing. Like, we to a point where it's like, you know, we got our boys, we got our girls, you know, they doing mad cool things, like they're being successful. But no, when they talking fucking brazy, call that shit fucking out.
Yeah.
Stop that. Like you are not that good.
Speaking of that, have you heard that new Kanye song yet?
The one where it's just him scatting things that rhyme with poop?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I refuse to listen to it.
No.
Because it's like a troll, and it's like, yeah, I don't lead myself down troll roads except for when it comes to puto el que lo lea.
Man, when I listened to that song, my brother put that song in front of me a couple of days ago, and I listened to that song. I was like, that is 4 minutes I will never get back.
Yep, and I value my time.
Yeah, that 4 minutes. I needed that 4 minutes to do something.
And the thing is, too, like,
stole it from me.
Like talking about that too. Like, you know, this man is going crazy when he actually like the next song he posted was an argument he had with T.I. Like they rapped an argument.
Good God!
And it's like, you know what? I don't even know. Like, I feel like at this point, if Kanye is our worst problem, we might be okay. Like, I don't have to worry about North Korea anymore. I mean, I'm cautiously optimistic about North Korea, but it's not as bad as it was before. Like, yo, like they might have a nuclear missile over here, but they're like, fuck it, we're done. And we're packing up our toys and going home. Like, wait, what? Huh? No, wait, huh? I don't understand. Like, it's not like I want to die through nuclear holocaust.
I don't want to.
But, I mean, can you just do that? Can you just say, I'm done?
You know what? I want to say no.
I want to say, like, there's steps to that, but, like, all of a sudden, like, because I want to say we've recorded a show since then. I don't know if we talked about it.
No.
But, I was playing, I think I was playing Overwatch. I was playing Overwatch with Fox.
Okay.
Like it was the Friday night I was supposed to be editing a podcast, but I decided to stream Overwatch instead.
Yeah.
And that news article popped up, and I'm like, "What? No, you can't just not decide what? Huh?" It made it seem like reading an article, like one of the things that came out of North Korea was like, we got the attention we wanted, so we're gonna stop now.
Yeah,
like it sounded like a fucking teenager who or like some kid who just threw the temper tantrum and they got the bag of marshmallows.
It's not one of them situations where you can say, you know what, I was thinking about this, but
like we got the attention.
Yeah,
like
we're good.
Part of me, like thinking about it now, it's either sure they were making nuclear weapons and it's done. Maybe they are going to get rid of him, or they're just not like they're just going to be chill about it, or maybe they realize that oh shit, we really can't launch these motherfuckers. Maybe we should just stop while we're ahead because I don't know. I don't think Trump would have. Like, there have been so many things to stop Trump from lobbing missiles over there.
I don't think there would have been a damn thing that would have stopped him from doing that.
No, they're a loss. They're a loss, and like short of him getting the other button.
Look who we're talking about.
It takes two people.
I don't give a shit about the.
What I understand, it takes at least two people to launch a missile.
Well, he's got a bunch
of other person
surrounding him, so I figured he would have.
So he just lost a lawyer today.
Oh, a lawyer.
And what's funny about that is he lost a lawyer and then got Bill Clinton's old lawyer. But crooked Hillary and the crooked Clintons.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, like I don't know if Kanye is the worst problem we have right now.
Considering.
Yeah, like considering like that's the worst problem we have right now. I'm okay. I think I might be okay. I think I might be able to make it to November of 2018 now.
Yeah,
again, remember to vote, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Oh God, please hit the
vote. Yeah, because we need to shut this motherfucker down for real.
Get that shit out of here. Fuck out of here.
Oh shit! But damn, it was a interview. I was watching. Like, I'm a big fan of Kid Mero. They had Penn Jillette. Like the actual talking, the talking one,
right? Yeah,
it was a tall ass motherfucker too.
The ponytail, gotcha.
Yeah, so they had him on the show, and I was listening to that interview, and out of everybody, like for one, like what he was saying, like I identified with a lot, and this is it's one thing I've been saying for a while. Is because of the internet, because of like 24-hour news media, whatever.
Yeah,
we're always being fed doom and gloom and fear all the time.
Well, yeah, because negativity spreads faster.
Yeah, so I was like, if you look at that all the time, like shit is bad all the time. Like, oh shit, like everything's on fucking fire.
Yeah,
but when you pull it out and look at the grand scheme of things and look at like actual numbers, like the one thing that everybody looks at is like the murder rate.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was one thing that's been talked about since Trump was the president. Like, yeah, we're gonna get all the bad guys out. I was like, well, nobody's really committing crimes. I mean, no, they're still committing crimes, but
yeah, it's
like looking at the murder rate, like from like any indeterminate amount of time to now, it's gone down.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think he had like I can't remember where he got the stat from, but he had mentioned like from whatever source he said, again, like take this with a grain of salt, that the number one killer of like it was like I think it was like white males of his age of Penn's age
mm-hmm.
was murder.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's suicide. Yeah. So like the biggest threat to all white men are themselves at this point. Which is, I mean, you shouldn't laugh at that, like especially with this being Mental Health Awareness Month. But like looking at those, like whatever. Again, I don't know statistic. Do not. Again, that's another thing. The spread of false information is a bad thing. So do not. Damn it, G Nitro.
Oh Jesus.
So like, don't take this as fact, but it's just anecdotally, it's something that I heard that, I mean, like polio was a thing we were afraid of. Now it's not. Smallpox was a thing we were afraid of. Now we're not, up until the time the division came out, and then I was afraid of smallpox again.
Dollar flu, dog. Dollar flu.
That dollar flu, y'all.
Should get you.
What's going on, Black Kevin?
Black Kevin.
But yeah, like compared, like if you look where we are compared to where we were, things are actually a lot better. And it's like that's how I felt about it. But you can't tell anybody that who consumes so much media.
Mm-hmm. See, those things.
One thing,
yeah.
What?
I think yes, but for those examples, I mean, them things didn't resolve themselves. I mean, it took some doing. It took some people to get together and make some shit happen. Like for the
for good and for bad.
Yeah. For suicide rate, it takes someone to stop and listen and to hopefully in some way slow that shit down.
Right.
Stuff like that.
I mean, like probably the number one reason for death amongst black males are, still murder.
Yeah.
Normally it was by another person, but now it's specifically by cops. But it's whatever. Again, no numbers to confirm that, please. That's just sober anecdotal. And now I went with the fuzzy.
Slow down with the fact check, y'all. Slow down.
Yeah. Look, don't write in with corrections. I know it was a sick and twisted joke, but let's face it. All right, there we go. I had to get my camera back into focus again.
There you go.
But like he had mentioned, like the big things that were killing us back then, like years ago. Yo, J-Card, thank you for that host. Actually,
Black.
He's not wrong. It's like, actually, Major's not wrong. But look, again, I don't know. I have no numbers to back this up. And like, again, that's the one thing about studies. You can look at one study, it's like it says one thing, look at another one, and it's like you could extrapolate two different things from the same set of data. It's really weird.
Nobody knows.
But he had said like years, centuries, millennia ago, like the thing that was killing us was too few calories and less information. Now, because food is abundant and information is abundant, the thing that's killing us is too many calories and too much information.
And diabetes.
And it's like, damn, like he's right. He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
And it made me feel good because it's like somebody else who could see this, who was actually looking like high level at what's happening. Like, honestly, like there are other things that are happening that are fucking us up.
Yeah.
But like murder is not one of them. Like for somebody to point at like, oh, the reason why there are cops patrolling the streets is black on black crime. Oh damn.
Oh, look at that.
Damn, and I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm not using my I'm using my stream deck, so I can't play. Well, why is it that people want to come and fucking troll this stream, but I'm not streaming from my PC? Damn. That makes me kind of upset.
Oh man.
AK-47 Viper Man.
AK-47 Viper Man.
You tried it. You can go suck a dick. Go suck my left nut, motherfucker. Suck my dick from the motherfucking back. Go fuck yourself. Like literally, go do it.
Eat 1,000 dicks and die 1,000 deaths.
Again, I want to point out, for those who are listening to the audio version, this is being streamed live, and we've had not one, but two trolls tonight. Woo! Woo! We here, baby. We here.
Yes.
They can't handle it when two brothers getting together, having a good time, and calling motherfuckers out.
If you don't have yourself a hater or two, you have not made it.
Brush that dirty shoulder, Jimmy. There you go.
All right.
But yeah, like Thanos. Yeah, Thanos is killing motherfuckers quicker than he's killing all the black people. I mean, I have not seen the movie, so therefore I have not spoiled the movie. But I imagine if a fight was happening in Wakanda, yes, suck my dick from the back.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that feels good. I'm glad now that I've been able to use that and then not like in reference to something Mero said. Like, thank you, Mero, for providing such an amazing phrase to use. Like, I've been using "suck my left nut" for so long.
Yeah, buddy.
It's time to get something new. It's time to get something new. Thank you, Mero. And I'll tell you, these Dominicans from the Bronx are amazing. From the Bronx.
Trendsetters.
The trendsetters. We miss you, High Hill Gamer. We miss you.
We miss that fly girl.
Yeah, we do. But yeah, like for them to use black on black crime as a reference for why police need to be patrolling neighborhoods is ludicrous because like we're not really killing each other. It's y'all that's doing it. I'm just saying. So yeah, speaking of cops coming, speaking of cops looking for people. I got a drone. It's back here somewhere. I don't feel like getting up and getting it right now, but I bought a small little drone. It finally came in Friday. You know, what I mean, 'cause I've been talking about my drone. I finally got it.
He got my drone.
Went out flying it yesterday. Well, no, I went outside. Excuse me. Went outside. Was flying around for a bit. Apparently, this was the first device I bought where the batteries actually were dead upon arrival. So I actually had to spend some time and charge them. But I didn't do that till like maybe midnight. So by the time both of the batteries were done, it was like 2 a.m. So I decided to go out and fly my drone at 2 a.m. I mean, so not really thinking like about the optics of that. Like a black guy outside with a cell phone, like outside of a nice looking house at 2 a.m. with a cell phone.
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
I was flying a drone. That's all I thought it was. I was flying a drone. So I went back inside, went to bed or whatever. Before I did, I told Tiffany that's what I did. So she went back to sleep. Later in the morning, she woke up and she had told me like there was a deer. Like a sick deer just running around the neighborhood. And the cops were called to handle the deer. But she didn't know that. She just saw cops that were walking into our backyard. And she remembered that I had told her yesterday, or early this morning, that I was outside at 2 a.m. flying my drone with my cell phone. She thought that somebody had called the cops. She was hoping that nobody called the cops on me to report that there was a suspicious figure outside with a cell phone.
Oh, yeah, that ends poorly.
She thought they were coming for me. I'm like, but she didn't tell me that initially. She was just walking, like, I was just really worried because you were outside flying your drone last night. Somebody called the cops on you. And like, because I was outside flying my drone, like, I don't, like, this is my house, like, whatever. To where she then reminded me of what happened in Sacramento. I was like, oh shit, y'all. And we were in a Walmart when she had finally told me why she was worried.
Yeah.
And it hit me. So I was like, yo, I did not even think about that. And I felt bad because I think like we were joking about like how, I forgot how it came up because I was hanging out with my sister or whatever. Everybody was at my house, like cleaning up the house because we were getting ready to be sold or whatever.
Right.
So we went out and we were walking around Walmart and like I was sitting talking about like she was talking about divorcing me. My sister was talking about my wife divorcing me because I was acting stupid. She was like, "Oh, so you just actually no? Let me back it up. Let me actually get to why I was talking about my son not having a father figure." So
this conversation is just getting darker and darker.
Yeah, it's getting
out of nowhere.
It's getting really bad. So we got finished eating at the Mayflower, which Jim, you know what the Mayflower is. There's plenty of them around North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
This happens to be the one that's run like exclusively by, I would say, racist white people. Because almost every other Mayflower I go to, they're like Hispanic people working in there, Latinx people working in there. They're like a couple of them run by families of Asian descent. Like I'm not gonna say which Asian. Like I'm not gonna say they're all Chinese people in there because that's fucking racist as shit.
Yeah. Which one are you?
I mean,
racist as hell.
I guess. But like this one just like run exclusively by white people, and like in Burlington, that's to be expected. So as we were leaving, there was a huge pickup truck, or the way my wife had parked the car, I couldn't get into the truck, so I had to wait for her to back up so I can finally get in because I'm a big ass motherfucker.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they were run by the Canadianese. What's going on, Hazard? But as I was waiting for her to back up, this huge truck showed up. And, like, these two white kids were in the back, and they were waving at me.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, maybe Kanye mind kicked in for me. Like, yo, they are trying to kill me. I'm sitting there shouting about, yo, you need to back the fuck up right now. Let me in this damn truck. I need to get in here because they're coming to kill me. They're coming to kill me. Get me in here. And she kept laughing at me like, nope, I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know. What are you saying? Like, Nick, I'm like, nigga, if you do not back the fuck up right now, I need to get in this damn truck. They're trying to kill me. To where she did. Like, finally, I hopped in and said, yo, we need to get the fuck out of here.
It took some convincing for opening that
door. She was like, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I said, look, like, you just want your son to grow up without a father figure. Like, all right, then. So, of course, after we were joking more about that or whatever, she finally came up and told me about why she thought cops were after me. And I was like, damn, like, I'm sort of, like, legit joking about, like, him growing up with a father figure. Like, yo, that could have actually, like, it doesn't take a lot for cops to sit there and start, you know, knocking on doors and start asking a whole bunch of questions.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, yeah, like, as you know, she'll put it, like, yeah, droning while black could have probably had me locked up. And yeah, it's something I really had thought about. I was like, yo, like, that really could have ended up differently. So, motherfucker, I was really glad for that deer. Which I was like, it's sad for a sick deer. As sad as it is to hear about a sick deer, I was kind of upset that I wasn't able to see the sick deer. But then it showed up. The sick deer actually showed up, and I was able to see that motherfucker like just running around like this. Like, yo, that deer really is sick. Someone should help him. I should go find him with my drone.
Yeah, you absolutely should.
I really thought about that. I think it get up really hot. I'm really excited about that drone. Oh yeah, and we really went on a tangent. I forgot I was going to talk about why we were late tonight. Which I feel like it doesn't even matter, granted how heavy this conversation got. But yeah, if you are planning on updating to the newest Windows 10 Spring update, you should probably take stock of which apps may or may not be installed on your computer. Because Voicemeeter got uninstalled during this update. So I had to actually take time to reboot my computer 2 or 3 times. So I can get things ready for a podcast.
But see, this is just a common thing with these podcasts. Something always breaks right before it's time to go.
And it's always on my end because I'm the one doing like 50 million things before a show. It's always me. Like, I was like, I want to be on time, but oh shit, another thing broke.
No, when we were streaming together, it was always me. Like, I was always have some mechanical something would happen. Like, this is bullshit.
That reminds me.
When I think that I'm ready.
I still need to check out Steve's computer. I'm like still getting like 10 frames per second while trying to play Overwatch.
No, the division, man. Once we get that shit figured out, we can actually go finish saving the city.
Oh, that city's a lost cause now. So. Jimmy, we need to break out of prison.
We do need to break out of prison.
We need to break out of prison.
We need to break out of prison.
We need to learn how to do that so that when they come for us, we know what to do. So, yo, we saw this on our way out. We got this.
Marcus, go divert that guard's attention. I'm going to go over here and steal his other guard's keys.
I'm going to walk awkwardly through here because it's going to seem like, you know, I'm using a controller. Yes. But I'm not. Because I'm a person.
Just act casual. They won't see it.
As I turn in like sharp 90-degree turns. Oh shit! Well, that sounds horrible. Update stealth removes application. Yeah, like it's weird. I don't even know what else it removed, but yeah, like fucking Voicemeeter was gone. And like, well, what? I don't. Huh? And my headphones wasn't working initially too. Like that was the big issue. I would plug it in like. We don't like your USB device is broken. The fuck it is? Or, my niece is going to be spending $100 to replace my Logitech headphones because these are the fucking GOAT. But
Astros, baby, that's where it's at.
I mean, they're also owned by Logitech, so yeah.
Wow.
I get mine directly from the source.
From the source.
I actually thought about buying some Astros, but those are fucking expensive.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I mean, it's something about having a separate box to control things. That just seems right up my alley. But yes, I need extra thing. I need an extra thing to do with it.
You love extra shit. That's what it is.
I thought it was funny last night. It was like, hey, like there's a group of people who want to volunteer. Who was like really down to do anything. Like I can get them to do anything. Like great, because throwing bodies at a problem to me is just as fun as throwing money.
Money at a problem. That was funny. Like yeah.
Like nothing I love more than throwing money at a problem. Like throwing bodies at a problem.
Money, go away. Here's money. Ah.
Oh my god! Like and you know what? Like I love Erin, but I'm mad how she subtly put me on blast for those playthrough prizes because I wasn't going to tell Zach. I was not going to tell Zach that I did that. He put up like $200 of his own money. Like, damn, you making it hot. Like, sure, I would love that as a tax write-off, but motherfucker, do you not know how hard it is to deal with the government? Like, just take my money, damn.
Just be quiet. Put me on Front Street.
Of course, like, I hope that I get audited for the amount of donations I made. It was like, yo, you made too many donations. We really just owe you money. Like, I really want to be audited in which I get more money.
Just pay me.
And I'm putting it out there. I want to be audited. I want to be audited if it only results in me getting money. Not if I have to pay more. If I have to pay more, don't come audit me. Don't audit me, bro.
Don't audit me, bro.
Don't audit me, bro. But yeah, I mean, if it's going to result in me getting money, then yes, please.
Yes. The more money, the better. Please, just.
I do need to find me like a CPA.
All the shekels if you could.
Yes, I do need to find me a CPA. I know one, but he lives in Boston. It's no good to me. He did explain to me what stock options were and how that works. Like, I just accepted the job and they gave me stock options, and I don't know what to do with them.
I have no idea how that shit works. No idea whatsoever.
All I know is I won't get all 100% of them until like 4 years from now. So I have a reason. I have a reason to get up and go to work in the morning. Gotta get those stock options, baby. I'm trying to get fucking rich.
Rich.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
What else is there?
What else is going on?
What?
Chad, what's going on?
I feel like there was more, but
there's a lot of crap going on out there, man.
When Kanye just does something, it's like, oh fuck. I guess we gotta talk about Kanye.
You throw Kanye in there, man. Kanye's like the number one talking point, the number one talking piece.
Like I was kind of excited when we had the troll, and now that I kicked him out, maybe I should have kept him in here a little bit longer. So what else do you have to say? Let's talk to a troll.
Just a little bit longer. Would probably be all right.
I mean, Fat Albert is Shaggy though.
Mr. Lava.
I mean, but I don't think it was that Shaggy. It wasn't that Shaggy. It was
Zork Scoob.
It was Scooby Shaggy.
Yeah.
So I got called a fat black man. You got called a high ass white dude.
I mean, whatever.
I mean,
if that's all they can come up with, that's fine too. Whatever.
I do want to point out this is the second Cosby reference that's been made about me on a stream. The first time someone was actually referencing pudding pops.
Blue Jello pudding pops.
Now, I mean, thinking about that now, doesn't matter. Whatever. I thought it was funny as shit. They tried to troll and thought he was going to get under my skin. I mean, granted, still talking about him, so I guess hey, there's that.
Maybe one.
But yeah, I don't know. It does kind of bother me seeing as that Cosby's convicted rapist now.
Yeah. It's a piece of my childhood there. Just fucked up now. You know?
Major hasn't seen it. That's all that's happened. Wait, what have I not seen? What have I not seen? The Avengers. I mean, while I have not seen the Avengers, I've read some stuff about the ending. And I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just, oh my god, I don't know anything. Motherfucker. I don't. For me, like after reading what I've read, I really don't want to go to a movie theater to see this movie. Like, I'm good. I'm not going to say why because that may indeed be the spoiler. But after reading things that I've read about that movie, I do not want to go see this movie. Like, actually, I could have cared less about the Avengers.
You'll see it.
No.
Yeah.
I have no want to see it. Like, I've been really less about the Avengers. I've not seen Age of Ultron.
What?
I don't give a shit.
Damn, bro. Come on, dude.
I don't care.
Oh, yo. Hold up. Here's one for you. Here's a story for you. Off on a complete tangent.
It's gonna make me sad, Jimmy.
No, it's not. Oh, this is not.
It's gonna make me angry, Jimmy.
No, it will not. Okay. Let's see.
I gotta protect my delicate mind frame right now.
Oh man, open your mind frame up and just let Jay in, man.
Which one? Which Jay-Z?
Look, here goes. Team turns $135 in application fees into 113 college acceptances and $4.5 million in scholarships. This young black queen.
Okay, thank you. All right, I feel better now. Yep. All right. Feel good story of the year.
Yes, get this, dog. Jasmine Harrison out of Greensboro, North Carolina, high school.
Yeah, hometown baby.
Greensboro.
We're here. KK.
High school senior with a 4.0 grade point average was accepted to 113 colleges and universities.
See, when I had college fees, I'm like, I'm not going to that college.
Yes.
I could have went to state. I actually probably could have went to NC State, but you asking for an application fee?
Yep.
No, it was in the application fee. Actually, I think NC State's application was free.
Yeah.
I had to pay an application fee for A&T. I had to pay them $45 because A&T didn't require me to write an essay as to why I wanted to go.
Damn.
Like, I don't feel like writing shit. Like, senioritis was a thing for me. It was like, man, fuck this.
Apparently.
I will write you a check.
I mean,
before I write you an essay.
I mean, it's like, oh man, is this 2-paragraph essay worth my future?
Oh my god!
No, I'm just gonna move.
As an adult who realized that I probably could have gotten a better education at state, probably could have graduated on time because there may have been some more vested interest in me. Granted, at A&T being a black school, there was a lot of vested interest, and like I don't know, like I feel like while at A&T, I felt like they don't care. They don't care about me. Like they ain't doing like half the shit's broken down here. Like over at State, they'll learn fucking like some dope ass shit. Like Google is hiring motherfucker. The motherfucker who lost the iPhone 4 prototype was a State grad. It's like, yo, like people get fucking famous from NC State for doing dumb shit. Like, yo, I should have went there.
Dumb shit.
But like none of that. Like the one thing that A&T was famous for that they removed from the Wikipedia entry is that a couple of the 9/11 terrorists went to A&T.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that shit was scrubbed from everything. Like it was into like it may not have been true because like it was there and then it wasn't. Yeah. But yeah, like but so many famous people from A&T except for what? Damn it! Is it J. Cole? Is somebody whatever dude was on BET?
Was it J. Cole?
I want to say it was J. Cole, but I can't remember. Hold on. I'm gonna just look up BET NCANT. Okay, yeah, that didn't work out. Maybe I could actually just reference that Wikipedia entry. I'm pretty sure they will list famous people who went to the university. Notable alumni. Oh shit! I forgot we have Ronald McNair. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, we had Jesse Jackson too.
Who in the hell left the gate open? Let's see.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't graduate. Maybe that's like I could have sworn there was somebody who was on BET.
With the A&T?
Yeah, somebody who went to A&T that was on BET, but maybe because he didn't graduate.
He ain't make it, man.
The dude from the Dudley's Hair Products, he went to A&T.
Dudley's Hair Products.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Oh, Terrence J. There he is. Wow, he wasn't on the main page, but you click through to list of alumni from A&T. He shows up. Terrence J.
Who the hell is Terrence J? Again?
He was an actor and television personality, host of BET's 106 and Park, and he was co-anchor.
Who was the other dude that nobody really paid attention to because everybody was checking out Roxy?
Taraji P. Henson went to A&T, but she transferred to Howard.
I mean, I would too.
For like athletics, like that's a oh shit. So he was scrubbed. So the guy was scrubbed from the main page, but he's still on the list under miscellaneous.
Under miscellaneous.
So, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, class of 1986 for the Bachelor's in Science, senior leader of Al Qaeda, principal architect of the September 11th attacks.
Well,
oh, not to mention the fact that we also have the Greensboro 4. So, yeah, what's that?
That too.
They I don't know if they all graduated, but I'm sure one of them at least did.
Going by the pure percentages there.
So yeah,
one did.
We have to think that at least one of them did. I'm trying to think. There's like something else I want to say, but I don't want to put because I don't want to talk about my job too much, especially the people who work there. But I mean, I feel like you could sit and talk about co-workers, right? And the lunch.
You know what? Yeah, I think you can.
I think that's acceptable. I'm not.
I think that's fair game.
Identifying a lot of people. Like they don't have access to my personal stuff, so like my personal accounts. So, like, at one point they know I do have. Like, at one point they seen the green screen.
Yeah.
So they know I do something in my house, whatever that is. Yeah, I'm going to try to get run to bed. You have a good one. You too, G Nitro.
G Nitro, man. Thanks for joining us, bro.
So I'm gonna tread lightly on this one, Black. So I have a coworker. He's from China. Born and raised, came over, make a better life for himself and his family. He's doing very well. I like the. I mean, good for him. He's probably saving a lot of money, but he makes his lunch at home. Okay. Now, whether or not it's leftovers or like he's actively making it. Like, all right, this is my lunch for the day. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna say like authentic Chinese food smells horrendous. Honestly, I have never been more appreciative of American bastardization of a thing. I will gladly eat my sesame chicken, my General Tso's chicken, my sweet and sour chicken. I think I might even eat an egg roll for once.
Okay, all right. So sorry. So what did this authentic Chinese cuisine smell like?
I don't even know.
What was it? Do you know what it was?
I don't even know.
I mean, what was the American equivalent on the visual end of what this may have been?
So I've only ever seen him eat something once.
Yeah.
Like he's been eating different things. They smell different, equally bad, but they smell different. But I was working on something. With him. We took a break from lunch. I was eating so for me when I bring stuff home, I'm bringing like a baked potato.
Okay.
So I'm at my desk eating my baked potato, whatever. He comes over and in his dish it looked like Chef Boyardee ravioli.
Okay.
It looked like it. But he wanted to talk to me, and it's one thing where like he didn't like it. I assume like in a lot of places, it's polite to not talk with your mouth full of food, or close your mouth when you chew.
Yeah,
he does not do that.
Not really his thing.
Either of those things.
Oh, jeez.
So he. I don't know what they've been cooking, but the authentic Chinese food I have be delicious, smelly like Nirvana. I don't know, mate. I mean, I don't know. For other people, it may like even him, it may smell like delicious. Like, yo, this smells like home. But
I have a hard time with that one, man, because I feel like if somebody came, see, in my workplace, I work with someone who is from the Philippines, like, you know. And he makes
very carefully, and you don't have to be watching.
Now, Anil's playing Warframe right now. He doesn't hear a word I'm saying.
I think he only comes to watch Cat 2.
I think so too.
Because it's amazing he's not here tonight.
Yeah. I convene, Anino. I hope you listen to this podcast later. You luchador jackass. But yeah, he makes all his own dishes at home and everything too. And everything he brings over there to work, I mean, pop it in the microwave and it just smells up the whole brick room. I'm just like, oh God, what are you cooking it? It smells so good. I want to beat you up and take it.
Oh, it smells good?
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Damn, I found the one motherfucker. It's like, oh my God,
yeah.
like no.
Yeah, you got that dude. That dude.
He came like so the first time like he came to talk to me while he was eating his lunch. It was like, oh my God, like this smells fucking horrendous. Like just go away. Just go away.
Just leave.
So at that time we were in a big we were in like a big office.
Yeah.
Well they thought they were going to finish our floor or whatever. So I guess the lease ran up on the offices we had. So we had to vacate. So they put us in a smaller office where they split a lot of us up, and they put me, him, and another guy in a smaller office. Monday, he goes and makes his food, warms it up, brings it back down, closes the door to the office.
No.
I wanted to cry so bad. And so I assumed he wasn't closing his mouth and eating before because I could just smell the food as he walked over, as he was talking to me. I know this for a fact now that he does. He chews like a fucking horse.
Oh, God, it's one of those.
And I'm kind of glad Kat's not here, but I hope she's listening on the audio or she watches the stream, the YouTube video a little bit later. It sounded really moist. very wet. And it's just like, it was the worst sound I had ever heard. Well, I mean, no, I've probably heard worse, but it was just so disgusting. So, yesterday he did it, and I think I had headphones. I was listening to music or whatever, so I was able to tune him out. But he asked me if I wanted to leave the door open for a completely, like, I think because he didn't want it to get hot in there.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, please leave the door, because I knew he was about to eat lunch. Like, please leave the door open, because I wanted that smell to leave.
Crack a window. Something. Shit.
Today, I didn't get that pleasure. I texted this to my wife today.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God, in all caps. She does not, I mean, she has issues about me using the Lord's name in vain, but I was like, no, like, this is it. I'm using it. Like, I really need Jesus to intervene here. Oh my God, it smells so bad, and it sounds so wet.
Oh no. It smells so bad and it sounds so wet.
You know what? I was going to use Brat-worst as the title. I knew we were coming with a whole bunch of sausage-themed titles.
Yep. That's gone.
It smells so bad.
It smells so bad. It sounds so wet. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's going to guarantee a 7th episode right there. That's going to guarantee a 7th episode.
Like, I feel so bad because I can't remember. I can't remember if I told you what happened Monday.
No,
I think. Well, like, I'm not. Yeah, because I'm not sure if you had made it there.
No,
I can't remember if you. I don't think you made it to the meeting yet. I was telling Aaron and Zach this, and they were joking. Like, all of a sudden, I started setting up fans at my desk to blow the air behind me. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, look who's here.
And I did think about that. I actually did. I actually started thinking about, like, yo, we should get backup hosts or whatever. But yeah. We found out like late last night, and we were just so distraught that Kat wasn't going to be here.
You know, had to get past the shock of it. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
made it a real sausage fest.
I mean, I could send him a. Actually, he has the link.
Yeah,
he has the link. He could, if he wanted to jump back in here, I can move these windows around. But yeah, it's only us two tonight. Kat's being mom of the year.
Being mother.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm too salty after our placements. I don't see what's okay. But yeah, it was just so bad. It was just. I can't wait. I cannot wait for our new offices to be completed. So it'll be nice open spaces.
Get rid of the moist smelliness.
Oh my God.
That's disgusting. That's so gross on so many levels.
And it's like, I got hot box. That's the worst kind of hot box.
Oh, they're worse.
Are they though?
Well, that was pretty bad.
I've smelled farts and actual shit that I feel like I could deal with a lot more than I could have dealt with the smell of that food.
I'm talking about like being stuck on the elevator with somebody who's got some really, really, really questionable hygiene issues.
I don't know. Like, honestly, I've been to a convention or two about a day. And
yeah, some
terrible hygiene is like, I don't know, like I guess like the quick, like, oh shit, that might be bad.
Yeah,
but a sustained smell of that is better.
Like a pig cloud of filth that floats around him.
But
which is the stereotypical bullshit.
But what I'm saying is a sustained. I guess like not hot box. Well, I guess you're right. If I was hot box with little hygiene, maybe that would be bad.
Conventions, you're really hot box. You just kind of punch in the face.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Like it just hits, and I can just go about my business. But sitting for like 15 to 20 minutes with home cooked food, it's like not to be in defense of Becky, who brings her own potato salad with the raisins in it. But it's almost like I would want to present this to the cookout. It is like, would you rather have Becky's potato salad or my guy's lunch?
I'd probably starve.
But it's Chinese food. Now do you want me to open this dish? I have it closed for a reason. I had to bring it here.
I mean, look, if your Chinese just smell like farts and you got to crack a window to eat lunch, then no, I want nothing to do with it.
But it was worse. I feel like being hot box with a fart is acceptable compared to what I was being hot boxed with.
Being Dutch oven is completely acceptable. What the hell happened to my hair, man? I got the Nino Brown going on right now. New Jack City.
I don't know if that's Nino Brown. It looked like. So going back to the slave topic. You ever seen that episode of Family Guy where they kind of revisited like I forgot what it was, and they like went back to Africa like pre-slavery.
No.
And like the first time like black people saw a white man.
Oh God.
And you look like what Seth MacFarlane thought Africans would have looked like with like super nappy hair. Well, just chunks of it everywhere.
Look, this hair right here is conditioned with almond and shea butter. Okay, ain't nothing nappy about this right here, baby. This right here.
No, wait. It was coconut. Was it coconut oil? I think it was coconut oil that was being purchased this past weekend. What's weird, like, so I mean, I know we talked about last week about that how. Oh shit! Oh damn! I just remember something else. So, all right, remember that house we were talking about last week where it had the daycare center and the photo studio in it?
Yeah.
So we were talking so we emailed the realtor back and forth this past weekend, and he mentioned that one of the houses that we were talking looking at explicitly says that nobody can go visit this house. The tenants do not know that the house is being sold. And I'm like, yo, that's fucked up. Until Tiffany pointed out that it said tenants. So that okay, like the people who are renting this house are about to get kicked the fuck out.
Yeah.
So okay. I can see it now. Now it doesn't sound it sounds bad still. Because somebody's about to be without a house. But it doesn't sound as bad. It's not like somebody's house is being sold from out from under them.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like initially. I'm like,
yeah, but like when you say like, oh, tenant, okay, somebody's about to get kicked out. So I got curious Saturday, and like I went and searched that address that was posted. It's like, yeah, so this address, don't go. Do not go visit this house. Don't do it. Under any circumstances, do not go to this house. So I went and looked it up. So I wonder what house it is. Like, why would he point that one out specifically? Like, I don't remember this address. The address was to the house that was a daycare.
Mm-hmm.
To where I felt bad because, like, man, if this is actually an active daycare, where are those kids going to go?
That could be bad.
There's a bit of popping on your audio, by the way.
Who's popping?
Who's popping?
Whose audio?
Popping, locking, popping, lock. I don't know. Live stream is weird. All I know is that this audio on this podcast is going to be fucking fire, though. Like those who were watching and may have had some issues with Anito's audio, we do apologize for that. We do not know what happened, and we were only made aware of it after the fact. But that audio though is that claro. Oh shit! The kids come with the house.
Damn.
I don't need more kids, man.
That ain't right.
You should really see the one I got. This motherfucker is just mean. He's now gotten to a point where he will tell me no. And not like no because that's the only word he knows.
Yep, because he knows what it means and he needs
he
no.
knows what it means. He's like, he's not going to do it.
Like for 8 more years of that.
When I come home after work, like he's normally eating. So what I'll do is I kind of like grab his head like this, and kind of like shake him and kind of give him a kiss on his forehead or whatever. I did that one day. He looked up to me and said, no.
He said, bro.
He said, no, stop.
Damn.
I was like, damn.
You don't get it no more, man. I can see it now. He said, bruh.
I can't remember if I told this one on the show. Like when I went to go get a hug.
Yeah.
I went to go get a hug from him. Like him and Tiffany were kind of bundled up on the bed. I went in for a hug. Put that elbow up. No. Went to go give him a kiss goodnight because, like I know, by the time I finish recording, he's going to be asleep. What do we say? Hey, can I get a kiss? Like kiss goodnight? He's like, looked at me. No. Can I at least get a high five? No. He
wouldn't even dap you up.
Mm-mm.
Dang, man.
But then Tiffany had asked him, so you give daddy a kiss goodnight? He got up then and like just kind of like put his face out like, you can kiss this.
This part.
You can kiss this. Kiss this. Like as a grown ass man, I have no problem kissing my son on the lips. I mean, when he gets older, that's going to be it. Then we have to revisit that. But like as a toddler, as a little baby, I no issue with that. But yeah, he's like he just put his cheek out like, kiss this. Like, damn.
That's it. That's all you get.
Damn.
Be thankful.
It's growing up. I do need to make the video live though, where what he likes to do now is he likes to take my hat, he puts it on, and he'll put it on my head, and he'll take it off my head, put it on his head. So it's like a minute video of that. I gotta make that live too. Yeah. I remember this during Christmas at your birthday. Yep. Mm-hmm. Every Christmas, every birthday. You want that milk in your cereal? Guess what, nigga? I'm drinking it.
It's mine. Say so.
But yeah, so it's been a hell of a week, Jimmy.
This ass.
You know what? If Kat wants to tell us about her 2 weeks, she's gonna shut it down. So nope, we'll tell us what happened from Thursday till this Wednesday. Yep. We don't care what happened that other week.
Like, only one here. Nope. Yeah.
I think we should tell her, like, so because you weren't here, we decided to do episode 6 again.
You went here and shot 6, 7, and 8 while you were gone.
But it's time for redos. We're going to redo this. So, yes, welcome to episode 6 again.
Yes, this is 6A. We're going to do 6B.
The one with Kat.
The one with Kat. Sausage fest plus Kat.
We'll start the stream, and then we're just going to drop out.
It'd be gone. Deuces. They already heard us.
It's like the thing is, I could make it happen. I could just like cut our mics out of the thing.
I can just leave. Headset drop.
Just talk about our Discord. Oh, he can't hear me now. Oh. While we were gone, I said we should talk about our Discord. So we just drop out a live stream and just like record a separate podcast with Discord where we're critiquing her. Yeah. But that would be terrible. That is a terrible thing to do, and I will not do that. I'm sorry.
Funny as shit.
I instantly apologize for saying any of these things.
That's hilarious.
This cat, she gets angry, and I just don't want nothing to do with that. Like,
She doesn't get angry. She just gets a little miffed. She good.
Gets angry.
She good.
And call her, damn, what was it? Rosie Perez?
I did not call her Rosie Perez.
You did. You did.
I did not call her Rosie Perez. I did not say, hey, Rosie Perez. That's not what I said.
You didn't say, hey, Rosie Perez.
That's not what I said.
You didn't say, hey, Rosie Perez. Would you call her Rosie Perez?
Day one of meeting her, I made the reference that the way that she was speaking sounded a lot like Rosie Perez from White Men Can't Jump.
Because I forgot what her name was, I couldn't make the reference. Like, yo, you sound like that one chick. And she's like, you being Rosie Perez? Like, what, is that going to be an issue? Yes, then no.
Hey, look, she had a couple of spritzes, had a couple of vodkas there, you know, and then that Dominican started to really come out. That Latinx started to really come out.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But all right, so the chat, you got anything to say? Just go ahead and put it in. I guess while we wait for that to actually hit the chat's airwaves, Jimmy.
Yo.
Other than your stream going on tomorrow, what you got going on next week? I mean, this coming up week.
Not a damn thing. And you know what? And I'm okay with that. Other than my stream, not a damn thing.
You should be, because some of us got too much shit going on and wishing. Yeah, not a damn thing.
That's right. That's what I got going on. Not shit. I'm gonna spend that time. I'm gonna work on my. I'm gonna work on my cosplay. Y'all are gonna be jealous. You're gonna hate my guts, and that's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah, I'm hiring writers now.
That's right. Look. Get ready to look me up on Etsy and on Pinterest. I'm telling you right now.
I will create an account just to delete it. Yep, I'm done. I'm gonna Netflix the shit out of an Etsy account.
You're damn right.
I just can't deal with this. Delete.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Cosplay. I'm working on it.
Are you gonna tell them what it is? Or you just gonna leave them?
I'm gonna do it.
You mentioned. I think you did mention it.
I mean, I did mention. Yeah. So check it out. So I'm making a vault suit from Fallout. You know, the blue jumpsuit with the yellow trim and all that shit, but it's gonna have like armor. It's gonna have a gun. It's gonna have all kind of. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. So that's what I'm working on right now.
No.
Yeah, you know, now I want y'all to take note of what Marcus is doing right now. Okay, now what he's doing right now is what we call hating. Okay, now Marcus does not hate me. Okay, well, not right now. I don't think. What is hating?
Were you waiting for validation?
Okay, now
I don't think he hates me. Right? You don't hate me, right?
Anyway,
Please don't hate me.
Okay, because if Marcus had a vault suit, he wouldn't be hating. Because he wants one, he just doesn't want to admit it.
No.
He wants a vault suit.
If anything, I just want a diva mech that I can just walk in. You know, like the dinosaur suits, except just to be a diva mech. See, now that's hating.
I want to thank you for joining the podcast. Episode 6.
So, I mean,
all I envisioned right there was Marcus in a bodysuit, walking around in a big ass phone.
No, I did not say. Oh no, I'm not gonna be a bodysuit. Like I imagine, like what? Oh shit! Damn, you're right. That would be what's required. Oh fuck that! Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. You want some eye hash marks on you? You want some eye black right here? You're right. That wasn't fully thought out. Yeah.
No,
it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm good.
It was not. Hence my reaction.
Well, I'll dress up as Barrett Wallace from Final Fantasy VII.
That would be
fishnet
perfect.
Shirt.
That would be.
Yep. See, I got you again. Got him again.
Fucking amateurs, man. I'm out of here.
I hope he comes back because I would like for him to talk about his stream tomorrow. Oh damn! Oh shit! Hold on. Chiseled man titties. That's right. Yes. I don't know what that's for. Yes. Chiseled man titty. That's what we in the biz call a callback. That's right. We're bringing CMT back.
What?
My chisel man titties in the
Oh,
fishnet shit.
man.
Or I could be Saz, who let himself go from Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, see, look. I got
Actually,
the afro.
Jimmy, you could be Saz.
I could be Saz, man.
You could be Saz.
I could be Zaz. I just got to put a fucking chocobo in my hair.
Truckin' Hobbit is back. What's good, my guy? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling?
Truckin' Hobbit.
Welcome to the Not Your Friends podcast, episode number 6.
Now, if you're a trucking hobbit, can you reach the pedals?
I mean, I've seen this individual. I feel like he could. I feel like he could, but I'm here live. How y'all do? Wait, were there reports of your death that have been greatly exaggerated? Like, what's happened?
Yeah, I missed.
That's what I've seen you live on stream a couple times, my guy.
It was a death hoax.
The Final Fantasy Bros. No, sorry, no. That's Final Fantasy Bros.
Bros.
Final Fantasy Brothers.
The
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Bros.
Bros.
You can be Barrett and I can be Zaz. Because that's...
Damn, I can barely see over the dash, so I have to sit on the floor, though. Damn it. Jimmy, tell us about your stream tomorrow, man. Damn it.
All right, look here, man. Check it out. So tomorrow I'm hoping to be on live on Twitch. Tomorrow I will be playing Shadow of War for my very first real deal, legit Twitch stream. So log in, give me that follow, give me that subscribe, give me that thumbs up, whatever the hell it is that Twitch does. Tell your family. I would say tell your mother, but she already knows.
Got that strange laughing silence.
Tell your mother. But log in tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on there.
Click that link in the chat. One of those 3 links in the chat.
Click one of them. Click one of them.
I mean, they technically take you to the same place, but one of them.
Go ahead and follow while you're at it.
Yeah, do that.
Go ahead and follow.
Do that.
Do all that.
Just do all the things.
But yeah, it gets started tomorrow. So 8 o'clock Eastern. Come check it out.
That's PM, right?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure, you could have been taking another day off.
8 o'clock in the morning as soon as you wake up. That's where I'm going to be. Right before you go to work.
Live from I-40. Hey, Dukes in the morning.
I'll be doing our live chat reports and weather. So make sure you log in.
Oh my God, I'm so glad there was no traffic this morning. I woke up late and I had to fly to work. I was like, damn, my first time being late for work. I was like, oh shit. But luckily it was just like smooth sailing. Just like walked in, took my laptop out, signed into the morning meeting. Like, all right, good. Nobody knows that I was late. My laptop bag still tripped over my shoulder. Like, nobody can see this, right? Yeah, we're all good. Yeah, we're good.
Yep, everyone's good. It's great, dog.
All right, yeah, for me, a bunch of nothing. Nothing online. I am hoping, though, so this weekend I've got people coming to clean the house. So I got to go to my get my oil change in my car. Got photographers coming over to take pictures of the house. So I'll be busy, but not really busy. So I'm hoping that this weekend I can finish migrating MajorsHouse.com and GamersSF.com over to new hosts. We're going over to DigitalOcean, so I'm really excited about all of that. I was going to dog food my company's product, but apparently I kept breaking the database. For those who don't know, MajorsHouse.com has been going on for 6 years. There's a lot of data in the databases. In the database, the database query to import all of my existing data to the new database overloads the amount of requests I can make an hour.
What?
So again, because of the fact that like everybody is sharing the instance, like sharing this like this server, they don't want somebody to like overuse it.
Okay.
So and like I was skimping out, I was like, yeah, I only need like $10 worth of this database.
Yeah.
No, apparently I needed about it was looking more or less like $50 worth of a database.
Okay.
And having to try to run an instance, like paying $50 a month for it, yeah, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we did move over to DigitalOcean. So I'm moving over to DigitalOcean, using just an Ubuntu virtual machine with its own MySQL database. So it wasn't going to complain that, hey, you have too much data.
Yeah.
I've successfully imported the entire website over there. So the podcast may still go up on time, but the website entry on MajorsHouse.com may go up late. Solar Star Lords just found out that they're Generation Z. I mean, I'm a millennial. I don't know what that means. What I mean,
Generation Z, that make you worse than a millennial?
I don't know. Hold on. See, now I just got to figure this out. 1995.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's exactly what that says. When
Damn!
I Googled it. Post-millennial. Like Gen Z eat Tide Pods and only on social media and stuff. And I'm like, I don't have social media. And people who eat Tide Pods need to keep eating them will solve itself. So I'm both generations in one.
You know what? Generation Z might be all right.
No, Generation Z is the one who was eating the Tide Pods.
Hey, natural selection.
Damn. Generation Z gets the Darwin Award.
They get the Darwin Awards.
So, yeah, like, I'm not really doing much, but again, like, if you do visit MajorsHouse.com, just know that if it shuts down and comes back up, know that I am probably doing some migration stuff. I'm 1997, so I'm an old Generation Z, Gen Z, but kind of millennial.
You know what happened in 1997 for me?
You graduated high school.
I graduated high school. That's what happened in 1997 for me.
I'm assuming you also joined the Navy that year.
Yes, I did. Okay. A month after I graduated high school.
Let's see, in 1997, I moved for the last time. My family moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mine too.
But yeah, 1997. My family finally got a house.
Yeah.
That we stayed. Like, actually, it's still my parents' house. So there was that.
Bro, my sister 2009. Jeez. Oh my God.
Oh. I'm gonna need you to find a lot of your friends and just come in here and tell us how old you are, because then I feel good. Like, I don't feel like the youngest motherfucker.
We need to bring in like an old folks demographic into this chat. Wait. Like, find some balance.
Damn, but Jimmy, technically, your brother is still millennial.
Yeah, he is.
Damn.
I want to push him in his throat whenever I see him sometimes.
Gen X here, baby. Best of both worlds. Played outside as a kid and drank from a garden hose. And
damn right.
On social media. Wow, I'm getting old. Soul Star Lord is cool, man. 1907 is when the great flood of the Red River Valley here in North Dakota happened. She didn't know what a rotary phone was.
Oh God.
I mean, but is it like Gen X also the people who thought the floppy disk was the fucking save icon? Like, yo, they actually make save icons.
They actually made those? Yeah, it was a physical form of a save icon. Damn it.
I drank from a garden hose and played outside, but my sister didn't. I had the opportunity, but I lived in the sticks, and it was like, nah, I ain't trying to get killed.
Yeah, I had well water and pump houses in the sticks.
Well, one of my houses did. One of the houses I lived in did. The 1997 house actually had city water. I've never used floppy disks, but at least I knew what they were. Man, I used floppy disks. That would have booted computers up back in the day. I was upset. Like, let me tell you something. I was upset when computers started coming out without floppy disks. which I think happened in 1997.
I didn't know what to do when that happened. I didn't know what to do with that.
That's definitely not true because 98 still requires some boot disk. So, yeah.
I actually threw some out today.
In 2018, if you're still throwing floppy disk away, like, yo, that's actually kind of amazing.
Hey, yo, but look, check it out though, right? So, my workplace is going through some construction, right? And we had a bunch of old supplies and shit like that. And in those supplies were a bunch of floppy disks, like the 3.5 floppies. I'm like, why the hell do we still have these?
See, at that point, I'm like, yo, can I like take these home? Because I might find a computer, like. Knowing me and how I throw money at a problem, I would have bought a computer that could read these discs.
No, don't even do that because I have a USB external floppy.
Yo, I'm coming over to your house.
We're gonna play some Oregon Trail and some Ski Free.
I am really upset. I've never played Oregon Trail before.
You never? Why am I shocked?
Not because of my generation. Let's not do that. It's because of the fact that my school just did not have computers like that.
Oh,
when we finally got computers, like everybody was over Oregon Trail.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. When computers came into my school, we had the 5-inch floppies that had like Math Man and Oregon Trail on them shits.
I remember seeing some computers with 5-inch floppies, but I never got to use them. Like. I was like the 3.5-inch. I actually crashed a computer by trying to install something with a 3.5-inch floppy disk.
Oh, good God!
Yeah.
Okay.
I have played Carmen Sandiego though.
Hey, check out said zip disk. Hey,
don't come in for Oregon Trail. I have at least played Carmen Sandiego. So
hey, I still have a zip drive. I mean, it's not on my computer, but I have a zip drive and about 6 or 7 zip disks with God knows what.
Oh my God, dude, you got it! Yo, I've always I remember reading like old tech magazine, whatever. And they were advertising the zip drive. Yo, I want one of those. I don't know what the fuck it's for, but I really want a zip drive. Like this is so cool.
Zip drives were dope because back then, you know how the floppies could only hold like 1.5 or 1.3 megabytes of something. 1.35. 1.44 megabytes.
I don't know. It could be 1.3 something because like I've got a terabyte hard drive and I like only got like 900 gigs of that. So right, it could be like 1.35 realistically.
It could be realistically, right? But check it out, man. When the zip drives came out, those discs were hard plastic discs that could hold 100 megabytes. And we were like, what? And it was funny because the advertisement was like, this stack of floppy disks is the equivalent of this one disk. And people were losing their shit. They're like, oh my God, I gotta get a zip drive or a jazz drive.
Man, like I remember when I was installing Windows 98, every time I needed 64 megabytes of hard drive space. Like, damn, that's a lot. Where the hell am I get that kind of hard drive? And like I was telling somebody, I built my Linux, the server that MajorsHouse.com, like the websites are sitting on.
Yeah.
Like I just had a terabyte hard drive just sitting on a desk for several months. It's like, what the fuck am I going to do with this?
Pop it in the
64 megs, like 10 years before that, I was like, yo, where the fuck am I going to get 64 megs of a hard drive?
Yeah. Seriously. Man, my first computer was a Pentium 2, 66 megahertz that had 512 megabytes of memory in it.
Damn, that's a fucking beast of a computer back then.
Back then it was a beast.
Like 512 megabytes, like that was like still kind of on and popping when, just before I went to college. Like if you had a gig of memory in your computer, you were doing something in college.
Man, that shit had Windows. That shit could run Windows Solitaire like a monster, man.
Yeah. Man, look at this win sex. I'm gonna show you that I can win solitaire not because I'm good at solitaire, but so you can see all these cards.
Boom! Watch those cards pop.
Look at that, the crisp. This is crisp. This frame rate. Look at my 15 frames per second.
That's how my joystick was back then. You know.
How
well can it run solitaire?
It's oldie for you guys, but not as old as hard disk or floppy disk. Zit. Okay. Honestly, my sister asked me how I used to know where my friends were, and I was like, yo, we used to sit on a bench and watch cars until people my age bike passes.
Yeah.
See, I can understand. I understand that. My thing is, I lived in a rural area, so that definitely was not happening.
Yeah.
We meet up in school. Shit. If we didn't see you in school that day, like you just won't know.
You just wasn't there. That's what that
wasn't in
was. I
school.
mean, you just wasn't there. There were no cell phones and shit like that. You see so and so? No. Oh, okay. Maybe they're sick.
My niece is like,
messages to
how do
keep
you
up with.
call? My niece is like, how do you call people without seeing them? And I'm like, well, nobody had FaceTime.
No, we had payphones.
I don't like using phones now.
Don't even.
I mean, like, I'm glad I have my iPhone, but now I'm kind of regretting it because my sister now, she knows I have an iPhone. I've had one for like a little over a year now. And like she doesn't call me. She uses FaceTime now. Like, fuck, I don't want to do this. Or now my mom calls me using Duo, just to see my son. Like, I'm afraid my son will not know that you can make audio only calls on a cell phone.
No, absolutely not. It's gonna be looking for like, why is my picture not showing up on his phone? Why can't I see them?
128 modem on it. Yeah. Brick phones, car phones. Oh man, I remember the bag phone. Oh, my dad had a bag phone. I thought that dude was so cool. Yo, you can make phone calls in your car. Yo, chill.
That shit is crazy, son.
Fucking cables everywhere, but yo, you were doing it, son.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you. My when I was a kid, my uncle had one of those Mark III conversion vans, and it had the 13-inch television in the back, and it was a Nintendo hook to it.
Yo, my god, yo, I love those vans.
The Mark III vans that had the curtains in the windows.
Yeah, we watching crazy. Motherfucker, like the TV was smaller than my fucking iPhone, but yo, I'm watching fucking Flintstones on this shit. Like, hell yeah.
Yo, my uncle
I watched the news on it because I watched the TV in the car. But fuck that.
He had an old school 8-bit Nintendo hooked into it. I was a kid and I was like, this is crazy. You trying to tell me that I can play Mario in the van?
Man, I thought I was doing something when I finally figured out how to put a PS2 in a car.
Oh shit!
Like, I mean, at this point, like, they had like the inverter, like the power inverters,
right? Yeah.
So yeah, like plugging in like a 13-inch TV and a PS2.
Yeah.
Playing Crazy Taxi on the interstate. It was good until you got fucking motion sick.
Yeah, you just got straight sick. Oh god.
Like hundreds of dollars to have them back, and that's the thing too. So one, like, phones have gotten amazing in this time, but also, like, to buy a dope ass smartphone, it was like only a couple $100.
Yeah.
Again, we all know. Got this dope iPhone X, over $1,000 for this motherfucker, and it's crazy.
It better be $1,000.
It's a really good phone.
That damn thing better fold your laundry for $1,000.
If only, because I really do. Actually, I legit need somebody to fold my laundry.
I'm the worst. I'm terrible. I mean,
see, my sister FaceTimes me as well, and I'm like, dude, just text me. It's enough. Like, exactly, it's enough. Just text. Like, we don't need to see each other. I know what you look like. For her, it's normal. Yo, when the guy on the right laughs, he looks like when Kanye laughs. But damn.
Shit, I need to fix that. I
had to think about that. So which one of us is on the right? Oh, that's right. It's Jimmy.
That's me. I need to correct that. I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah, we don't want to be associated with Kanye.
No.
I learned to drive in the Chevy version of that van. Bad phones have the best reception over 80 phone now, which is true. I don't know, but it can't do voice over LTE, which is like the best innovation in mobile phone technology, I think, because now it sounds like my wife's in the other room. She's literally the only person I can call, and she sounds crystal clear. Like, everybody else still sounds like they're on a cell phone.
And she's going to kill you anyway, so...
Why would she kill me?
That's how it's going to go down.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's HD. That's what I love about it. Like, HD voice is amazing. I was telling somebody the only reason I bought an iPhone is because with my Nexus 6P, I couldn't have visual voicemail and HD voice at the same time. I was like, man, fuck this. The iPhone 7 Plus can do it. guess what? Bye, Android. I'm going to iPhone. I want visual voicemail and HD voice because I want that clarity.
Just straight jumping ship.
I did. And now I got the Phone X, and I'm really happy with it. I'm not happy with that, though. No.
Happy about that? That doesn't please you at all?
It does not.
It doesn't soothe your emotions?
It doesn't.
My sweet ass Vault-Tec mug.
Also, I just realized something too. That while we were talking about like old wash technology, like in '80s, like synth song was playing in the background, so that'll be really dope for the podcast.
Yeah,
we were just talking about old tech with this '80s synth music was playing. Yes. Like, yeah, all right. Like, unfortunately, I can't get it to play on the stream, so yeah, you have to listen to the podcast, get that nice, dope musical synergy there.
You'll make that.
I saw a TED talk about Gen Z, and they don't want to do things like labor work, not because they're lazy, but because they're like machines will do it more efficiently and volunteer work. They just want to fix the main problems causing it, like gas and electricity, and the government's corrupting one another one. So it's pretty, yeah. And I totally understand that.
Yeah, it's not like a cop out.
I mean, in a way, but not really. I mean, for me, I'm just fucking lazy. Like I'll just say, yeah, I'm lazy. I learned how to use a computer, and it was like, yeah, I'm good here. I don't need to do anything fucking else. I can fix the robots. Yeah. But, I mean, there's some good talks to be had about, like, the socioeconomics behind a lot of this shit. So, like, I mean, they're right. Why would you do that when a robot can do that? Like, I can just do all the soft skills, like, kind of fix things, but I don't know. It could also make things worse for people too. So it's one thing, you got to keep it checked.
That's the problem with you millennials, man. Y'all don't want to get your hands dirty no more.
Actually, I kind of do get my hands dirty. Thank you. I mean, nobody's going to move. Well, I guess we still have to move the TV, right? But look, I was bringing my old TV in, so yeah. I was still bringing my own TV into Extra Life event, so it was some manual labor involved.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. When I get my new house, I'm gonna pay for movers.
Right. Yeah.
I got a lot of shit. Yeah. Look, I'm stimulating the economy. The economy.
What's that Diet Coke can you got over there, man?
Oh no, Alex Jones was right. They're poisoning the Diet Coke.
It's those 23 flavors.
Alex Jones was right. I got President stashed a Diet Coke. What am I going to do? So thank you for that follow. But lazy people change the world. Guards are replaced by cameras, for example. Lazy guards wanted to be even more lazy. Yeah. Now we're gonna get robots, but then we can just kick them over. I play Watch Dogs 2. I know how to do the robot drones.
Yeah.
Back with my cell phone.
Yeah, and I got 600 hours of Fallout, and I know how to handle a nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah, we got this. All right, but yeah, it's been 2 hours. We've been going it's great. I'm glad we found our stride. It took a while.
Yeah, it took 2 hours.
A while, but we found our stride.
We hit it at some point.
I feel good. We can do this now. We can actually do a stream without Cat.
Yes, Cat. This is what happens. I was
going to say we don't need you, but no, we need you.
We need you. Please.
But yeah, so again, so thank you. So I'm glad you came by. It's good to have these conversations. This is why we had the show. Have some dope conversations about some things. But as I was saying, for me, nothing's really going live. I'm eventually going to shoot YouTube videos for things. I actually have some dope games to play. I'm going to make YouTube videos for them. But right now, I'm more or less focused on getting the sites migrated over to the cloud. So that way, when I start moving, the sites will still be up. And you can still get access to all the wondrous content that MajorsHouse and Gamers SF have to offer. But yep, other than that, there's pretty much nothing else going on. I don't think I'm doing anything special. I might stream Saturday. I forgot. There's a Overwatch league. There's an Overwatch tournament going on that I've been asked to participate in, so I might stream that.
The legs maneuver.
Yeah,
Full
sure.
effect.
You know how it is.
Full effect.
But yes, thank you everybody for tuning in to the Not Your Friends podcast. This is episode number 6.
Yes.
We technically have to go to 7 because Cat's got to be here for the last one.
We gotta go to 7 now.
We got to go to 7. Like we have to go to game 7
because somebody elected to not show up
because they wanted to be a great parent
and all that, and all the other stuff.
I mean, I'm just hating because I can't take Kate into the movies, but it's okay.
No.
So yeah, let's see here. If you would like to subscribe to the podcast, I do recommend that you go to NotchoFriends.com. NOTCHO friends.com. Do not look for the actual word nacho, like the cheese, the cheesy chip dish, because that's a different podcast altogether. Hold on.
Oh, not your friends.
That's right. Not your friends.
Not your friends.
Not your friends, but it's not your friends.
Nacho.
Thanks so much. Yeah, definitely. You can find us over on Anchor.fm, Apple Podcasts, Apple HomePod, Pocket Cast, and there's actually one more. I actually gotta look it up. I noticed that we got put on one more place. Sure, on the 4 platforms. You can also find us over. Shit, where'd it go? There was a 4th one, but I don't see it now. I don't know where it went. It's not showing me, Jimmy.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's Radio Public. You can go to Radio Public.
Radio Public.
Find us. So yeah. Anchor.fm, Pocket Cast, Apple Podcasts, Apple HomePod, and Radio Public is where you can find us. Of course, you can find the videos, the archives of the videos over twitch.tv/MajorLinux and youtube.com/MajorLinux in the Nacho Friends playlist.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
All 7 episodes are there. All 7 episodes will be there, including our episode. Well, no, episode 0 isn't there because that was audio only.
Episode 0 was special.
It was a really good one. Again, this Sony recorder is amazing.
It is money.
I wish I actually had this for that phone call. Like the thing is, I thought about going to grab it, and then realized that I got a call from 000000000. Fuck that. I want to say what I really want to say, but I don't feel like I should say that on air. I say nigga a lot, so I'll leave the other one alone. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna do something special. It says Truggin' Hobbit is back. He's streaming. He's trying to get to 500 viewers.
Yes,
Truggin' Hobbit. 500 followers. I'm gonna toss him the host. If he is live by the time we end here. If not, I'll wait a little bit and then toss him the host. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to the Not Your Friends podcast, episode number 6. It's in the books. Jimmy, you got any last words before we leave here?
Like I said before, man, get on ahead and go to twitch.tv/JDukes and follow me, subscribe to me, embrace me, give me big hugs or something.
All the love.
All the love in the world. All right, because I'm coming at you live tomorrow, 8 p.m. to do stuff on Twitch. I'm doing stuff. All right,
doing it
well. Yeah, you millennials wouldn't know about that.
And definitely, even though Kat is not here, twitch.tv/the High Hill Gamer. She's the Oprah of the nerd world. Definitely catch her on stream. She's been playing some God of War as of late. So definitely check that out. You've got to be kidding me, Jimmy.
What?
We may have a problem.
What's the problem?
So I'm looking at Audacity, right? And I don't know. I may have to listen to it. Also, by the way, I almost lost episode 5 last week. Just want to put that out there. Almost lost episode 5, but I didn't. But episode 6 might be in question. Not because of you, because your voice is coming over, but yeah, my voice may not be on the audio recording. But there are ways to salvage this. As long as people can hear us on stream, then I can extract the audio. Jimmy, I can save this. I can save this, Jimmy. I can save us. I can save us. This is why we need cat.
This is why I need blood pressure medication.
I feel like I've got some if you want some. Got that lisinopril, baby. This is what Kat needs to be here, because she would have just ripped me a new one. She would have tried to calm down. She would have actually just came over and killed me.
Oh, she would have been the last scene of Rosa Perez on White Men Can't Jump on You, man. She would have ripped you up and down and skated away. She's going to kill me for that one. She's going to murder me for that one. Y'all, this is my last episode. I want to thank y'all for having me on. You know, it's been a good 38 years. You know, but if I had to choose how to leave this plane of existence, it was going to be to get slashed by an angry Latinx woman.
Oh my God!
That's how I need to go.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Yes, the audio is good here. All right, good. Capital, what's going on? Just joining us at the end.
Had to fight the air.
The chaser.
Contentment, y'all.
But yeah, so thank you everybody for joining. I've got to go see if I can salvage an audio version of this podcast. If not, yeah. So one, it'll keep me from editing, because like, hey, if I have to extract audio from the Twitch stream, then I'm not editing that shit. I'm just going to extract it and then post that shit. It's like, yep, we're done here. Like, I fucked it up. I did bad.
This is why we can't have nice things, Twitch. This is why we can't have nice things right here. It's shit like this right here.
But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. Really do appreciate that. We're doing amazing things because you guys are here supporting, listening, watching the streams, enjoying, and encouraging our antics, and we really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. This is awesome.
And next time, I can definitely say that Kat appreciates it too. She appreciates it as well. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Of course, on behalf of Jay Dukes and D High Hill Gamer, the old brother nerd world, it's your boy Mark Summers, Major Linux, MajorsHouse.com, and all I've got left to say to you, wonderful people, is peace out.